Okay, so we're nearly there now. So have your bag so your lining panel is facing up, and then get your lining panel with the pocket on. Make sure the opening is at the top, and then flip it over from side to side so that it's face down on the lining. So you've got your two lining sides together. The opening of your pocket is towards the top of your bag. You don't want to sew that upside down, and then clip that on all the way around. We've nearly finished now. It's quite exciting when you've nearly done. Okay, so that's all clipped in place. So we're going to flip that over. Probably should have put these clips on the other way, because we need to be able to see this stitch line. Okay, I'll just flip them all back over. Now we need to mark a turning gap. So we're going to do the turning gap in the side, and we want to do it obviously below the zip area, so you can see where your zip is. And I would maybe go, that's the bottom of the zip there, maybe go at least, make sure it's at least an inch down from there. And you want quite a big, so we're going to go down to there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 inch turning gap. 5 to 6 inch will make your life easier when you're turning. So we're going to start stitching here, and we're going to stitch on this line, the one that's closest into the bag, not the outer one but the inner one. We're going to stitch that line, the 1/2 inch line, straight over the top of that. So you haven't got to worry about where to stitch, just follow that line. But we're going to leave this gap. So we'll stitch in and across like we did before, and all the way around, and then to here, and then stitch off here. Okay. Again, walking foot. If you've not already put one on and you've got one, it might make your life a little bit easier. I'm not putting one on because my machine's not too bad. But if you've got one, it's a good idea to use it. If you've not, you'll just have to do what you saw me doing and help feed it through. Okay, so I've got this line. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to get a good angle, but I have to be able to see myself. Okay, so that's you can see the line I've drawn there. I'm just going to start at the end there on the stitch line. Put my needle down, lift up and turn. I'm just going to stitch to the end and then back stitch to back on the line, and then lift your foot and turn. Okay, so I'm just going to stitch straight over this line. Sorry, you can see cat hair everywhere. Okay, now if you don't stop actually on the line, you can just lift your needle and manoeuvre it around a bit to get it exactly where you want it, and then put your needle back in. So, and turn. And then just follow with your line, going up the centre gap. Keep trying and do your best to keep on that stitch line. Just go slow. I'm lifting it and holding it so it goes through easily. If you've got a bed on your machine, if you've got an extension table, you could put that on. Stop it pulling down off the edge. So it's this line closest in that we're following. Turn. just going to manoeuvre that back. Okay, stitch to the line. I'll do one back stitch there, and then we're going to turn and stitch to the edge. And then I'm going to back stitch there as well, just to make sure that stays. Okay, so I would also like to recommend where your strap connectors are. I'm just going to run another line of stitching over that as well. Each one, back stitch a bit. I like to be doubly sure they're not going to come undone. Okay, so that's your sewing done. Your main sewing done, so take that out.